Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Style Lesson. I'm just going to highlight this, right? That's the word highlight. Both Ashwa and I are very much highlighted right now. Okay, so there's a reason why, as the you will see that there's a relevance to it. So if you look at the title of this video, "Make Classics Cool Again," I know that both Ashwa and I don't look very classic right now because of the colors, but I think as you go along the video, you're going to learn something new about this trend. So, Ash, can you share with us a little bit more about what do we mean by make classics cool again?
So I know when talking about classic, definitely you will think about your tailored pieces, like for example, your blazers and so on. And when it comes to jackets, you have like your biker jacket or your bomber jacket. So these are all the classic pieces. So how to make this classic look cool? So you can actually play with your oversized proportion, okay, and also adding on bold colors, which me and Michelle is actually wearing it. So I'm wearing a bomber jacket and she's wearing a blazer. So we're completely, we are in bright and bold colors. And on top of that, in order to make, yeah. So on top of that, right, in order to spice up things, you can play with textures, with your classic silhouettes. And another one which I didn't want to highlight, where you need to focus on deconstructed pieces. So how to make or your styling game to step up, you can actually invest on deconstructed classic pieces to look modern. Yeah. So
what do you mean by deconstructed?
okay, so when it comes to deconstructed, it can be like a shirt, but it's an off-shoulder shirt, but it's oversized. Or there's like some asymmetrical cuts here and there, or there's like different kind of panelings where maybe it can be like a jacket. Okay, for a blazer, but the sleeves, like have been puffed up. It's like with sheer material, so it's like have been deconstructed, right? Like different kind of fabric. It's not your classic looking blazer, but it has some design details going on. Yeah, so these are the things I would say when it comes to how to make your classic look cooler. But what do you think about this trend, Michelle?
I mean, to be honest, I thought that this trend was going to come back anyways because like a few years back, obviously before pandemic, it was all about maximalist. It was all about like going full on, like all out with your outfits, right? I thought that it was not very sustainable. I know that some brands and some influencers love, looking very, very statement. But I think it is a very good time now to look back at all our old like traditional pieces and really appreciating tradition. Like meaning to say, if you look at a classic blazer, right? Obviously, if it's just black, gray, or neutral, it's pretty straightforward. There's no character to it. I think then this trend speaks for itself in terms of the mood now. People are looking for more. How do you put it? Looking for more character, looking for more punch, but they don't want to go too full on out. So I thought that a very good way to actually channel this trend is seeing that, these classic pieces are coming back like tailoring, right? But they try to make it look like asymmetric, and then they try to exaggerate the shoulder, or like they put a waist belt over like a tailored jacket. It's just very subtle styling or detail that is done on the classic piece that makes it look somewhat cool again. I think that's what it's all about. And I personally dig it a lot. I think it's something that I kind of have been doing unconsciously. So yeah. But Ash, so what is one style tip that you would give everyone when it comes to
Okay, so when it comes to styling tips, right, I would highly recommend to pay attention when it comes to details. Yeah. So why am I saying pay attention when it comes to details? So it can be like your accessories. Okay, let's talk about accessory. You can play with all this chunky looking playful accessory, but how to style it? it needs to be in a monochromatic way. It needs to have that one colorway in order to make it a little bit more flavorful, okay? So that it has the design lines and it has the texture on it, right? So that's one thing. And also I would like to highlight how to style it. You can go on like full on bold color and with minimum what is that, minimum stitches on it. So the design lines must be clean. Yeah, so it's all about being clean and being bold. Yeah, so this is my tip lah. So you can play with accessory, but accessory must be in the similar shade, or try to like go for like chunkier looking
Okay.
accessories, but not the funky ones. Okay, chunky and funky, there are like two different things. So yeah, and trying out with bold and bright colors like what me and Michelle wearing today. So yeah. So how about you, Michelle? Like what kind of tips that you give?
I fully agree with you. I want to write on the tip that you just shared about colors. I think there's no better time now or even next year itself. Actually, most of the like these trends that we're sharing, right? It's going to be very applicable for next year
Yeah.
too. It's not something
Yeah.
that you can apply here now. But even in you don't have to go shopping for this. You can look at your wardrobe. So back to this, the tip that I wanted to write on what Ash shared was playing with colors. So I think I specifically wanted to share, if you are going to try this trend, just make sure that, like for example, if you're going for a blazer, something that is more cool is always a boyfriend cut blazer. Meaning to say oversized is always better than fitted. I have to say that with caution though. Some people go a little bit too oversized, but I always feel that whenever people go oversized blazer, they tend to not look wrong. They tend to look like they did it on purpose, you know. So it's the oversize that makes the blazer look cool again. But on top of that is the fact that you're going to play with trend
Oh yeah.
colors is what makes it cool. Obviously, don't do what Ash and I did because we are clearly, you know, going full on with the colors. Some of the key colors that you can look out for, at least for spring 2023, is I think
Oh
purple
yeah.
is going to be a big one. It's everywhere. It's kind of like your brother of the pink trend, because pink was all over the catwalk. Your super hot pink. It will still continue to trend, but maybe die down a little bit. I know some people are very good at carrying it, but purple is going to be something that you guys should look out for. So maybe like a purple shirt, a classic shirt, or like a purple blazer. I think that's something quite rare. You don't see very often. So yeah. Yeah, so guys, these are all the tips that we've shared when it comes to making your classics look cool again. We hope that you find our information useful. Please like and share. And if you have any questions for us, you can always post it in the comment section below. Or if you're shy, you can look for us on Instagram.
Yeah.
We will try to get back to you. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next
Bye-bye.
video. Bye.